Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Living with Spice. I'm Rebecca Gabrielle. Lovely to have you join me here today. We're going to do a monthly reading for Taurus for the month of July. So you probably know that I do monthly reads, weekly reads, and also love readings for each zodiac sign. So check out the playlist on my channel and you will find your particular reading. If you are new to my channel, a very warm welcome to you, and welcome back if you are a regular. If you're enjoying my reads, and I hope you are, I would really like to encourage you to give my videos a thumbs up and share it with your family and friends. That way more people get to benefit from the beautiful spiritual guidance here on this channel. The way I do my readings, it's all about being able to tap into the divine love, the wisdom, the guidance that is available to us. You know, as we experience life events and the energies surrounding those, sometimes it's difficult to know how to make the best choices for ourselves. Spirit works through these readings with me to deliver that beautiful guidance, to help you to learn how to manage those soul lessons and to get through those experiences. So I hope you enjoy the messages and that you find them useful. This is not a place about quick fixes or, you know, coming here to find the answers or for someone to tell you how to live your life. It's not about that at all. But I do hope that you find this to be a learning space and a supportive environment for you. All right, so we're going to take a look at what's unfolding for you, Taurus, for the month of July. And yeah, let's see what's coming up. So Taurus, here we are. We're going to pull some cards to see what the general theme is to start with for the month of July for Taurus. Spirit, what can you give us in terms of events that are unfolding for Taurus in the month of July? I don't read reversals, so just letting you know. Oh, I've got a bit of a mixed bag happening here. Okay. All right, let me just put my light on for you so you can see. That's better. Well, we start out with the Page of Pentacles. So there is some emphasis on perhaps an offer to you. An offer, someone has a suggestion, someone has an idea that they're bringing forward to you that potentially can improve your situation for you. It's quite an attractive offer. So it's the Page of Pentacles here. And it would seem that it's a reasonable offer. You know, we've got this page here holding a very large pentacle. There is a real sense of opulence around this card. We've got the beautiful peacock is what I'm trying to say, and the beautiful flowers here. It feels like this offer is, you know, a genuine offer to help improve your situation for you, whatever that focus is at the moment. It's certainly dressed up as a very attractive offer to you to improve something in your life. So maybe it's something that you're working on, maybe it's your life in general. Yeah, maybe it's a special person in your life who's offering you something like a holiday, a gift, a trip, something that improves the quality and standard of your life. All right, and then we've got this, you know, out of blue of nowhere, we've got Three of Swords here, which is sort of like a disappointment. Something happens and it's disappointing. And, you know, it's a little bit, in the moment, it's upsetting. I'm not feeling like it's tragic, but let's just see how this unfolds. So perhaps it's unrelated. We'll see how things unfold. But there's a disappointment here, and you receive some information that's not quite what you expected. So a letdown. We'll see how intense that is in a moment. We then have the Magician card, which talks about your energy and your ability to problem solve things. You're very skilled. You've got plenty of experience up your sleeve and a lot of wisdom to handle most things. And it feels like you are going to be able to handle this, but you need to spend a little bit of time to and get some advice around how to deal with the communication and the problem solving of this situation. So we've got the Magician card here, which represents your energy and your ability to problem solve the situation and manage it well. You know, to think outside the box, to come up with an idea and a solution around the situation. However, you do feel compelled to draw upon the advice of the Hierophant, which is a professional of some kind, to give you that professional advice that you're seeking at the moment, to help perhaps solution this situation. You know, and at first it does feel like this is weighing heavily on you a little bit. You are a little bit worried about all of this. There's a lot that you're juggling at the moment, and so the Ten of Wands energy is sort of, you know, you're feeling quite weary about the process that you've gone through and the hoops that you've had to jump through, Taurus, to get to where you're going. So whilst all of it seems quite attractive at the outset, there's quite a lot of work for you to problem solve this particular thing that's come up for you. So why don't we just see how things are playing out for you with this Nata. So Spirit, we're going to, I just felt drawn to these cards this morning. I don't normally pick these up, but the Fairy Tarot deck here. Spirit, what advice can you give Taurus regarding this Nata, the situation that's caused a little bit of concern here for Taurus? What advice do you have for Taurus, please, in the month of July? Well, this is a really lovely message. The good that you do, Taurus, comes back to you. So there will be an unexpected inflow of money, which will, an inflow of money. Okay, so maybe you are looking to borrow some. I'm sorry, Taurus, I did have an interruption there. So we were saying that it may be that you're looking to borrow some money to repay a debt. But in any case, you do get some money that's going to come in to assist you. So this is really great. The good that you've been doing is coming back to you to help you out in your current situation. So let's see what else comes up with the Fairy Tarot deck here. Thank you, Spirit. What else do we know about this situation that's unfolding? Disappointment, the problem solving, the next steps here for Taurus. That's interesting. So the Moon card has shown up here, which is letting us know that it's important for you to tap into your intuition, Taurus. And I think this is going to help you to understand how to handle the situation, and also the emphasis around needing to let go of worry and fear, which could be blocking your clarity around the situation. And just to relax and trust that Spirit is with you to help you and guide you through the situation. What's really important is to see what's not currently being seen, and to come to an understanding of the truth of the situation. So is that something that you need to see about yourself, something that you haven't realized, or is it a truth or something that needs to be unveiled regarding the situation that you don't yet know about? So I guess tapping into your intuition, that sort of gut feel around the situation, will be important. Certainly you can draw on the experience of some professional advice to help you. But certainly it's letting us know that there's something that's not yet revealed to you. The best way to handle that is to allow yourself to have some moments of quiet reflection and to really breathe through the situation, to let go of your fear and ask for the assistance, ask for the guidance and the clarity, so that you'll be able to hear the nudge from Spirit, to hear your inner voice letting you know where things are not quite sitting right, and to trust that gut instinct, Taurus. If something's not feeling quite right, then listen to that nudge, so that you get some clarity around the truth of the situation, that perhaps not everything that you thought was there is actually there. Be interesting, because I just wonder if this little packaged up deal here was a little bit too good to be true, and that you've had to sort of look a little bit deeper to see the truth of the matter. That, you know, on face value, the offer may have seemed quite appealing and attractive, but when you dive a little bit deeper and you trust your intuition around the situation, you're realizing that it's not quite all that it's stacked up to be. Perhaps. Let's see. This is great to have the advice ahead of time, because it can potentially help you to avoid something that, you know, may not be in your favour. But you certainly got the ability here to problem solve this. I don't feel that you're going to be disadvantaged. I think you just need some more information around the situation. All right, so we do have a little bit of multiple opinions happening at the moment around you. So the Five of Spring card lets us know there's opposing goals arising. People have different agendas, people have different opinions, and you're not feeling quite settled either way. So the energy here is one of change and uncertainty, and you're perhaps dealing with very overly ambitious people who are pushing their own agenda in the situation. So it's important to perhaps pull back a little to reassess and get some clarity around the situation, which again is what the Moon card is asking you to do as well. And not everything is clear yet, not everything is in the light of day. And if that's the case, you know, common sense would kind of say to us to pull back until you have that clarity, because there's a lot of mixed agendas happening here, and probably not the best space for making a decision on that basis. So let's see what else comes up, Taurus. There you go. So we do have further a guidance on getting advice from a professional and seeking objective advice and guidance. So it feels to me like we've got the King of Winter, and you're going to connect with someone who has wisdom and experience in the space that you're needing more information on. And this will give you the objectivity that you need, because at the moment you're probably not feeling too objective. You're feeling probably more overwhelmed and weighed down by the difficulty of the challenge ahead of you, the decision making, and the need for more information. And so it's very difficult to make a clear decision, especially when you've got opposing goals and opposing opinions from other people. It's kind of creating a bit of a mess in the mix. And so it's wise to seek the advice of someone who's knowledgeable in this particular space and is not emotionally tied to anything either. So this is a really good step going forward. It'll give you the clarity that you need, or at least put you on the path for clarity. So that's a very wise thing to do. So if there's, you know, if you get a tip somewhere along the way in your emails, your internet, networking, where you just know that someone, that person's got the information I need that I don't have, make a connection with that person. Get the information that you need and seek that objective advice from someone who perhaps doesn't even know your particular situation, but certainly knows the topic very well and can advise you appropriately. That's the objective space that you need, and that'll help to reduce the overwhelm that you're feeling at the moment. Again, we've got some money coming your way to help you. The Ace of Autumn here has turned up, a windfall of money, advice or assistance from others. So it's like you've put out to the universe, Taurus, I need help, this is what I need help with, and so the universe is responding. And it could be on multiple levels. So that is fabulous. And that's going to help you get you back on the path towards your project and what you're trying to achieve. So this is going to give you, it's going to feel like a lucky break, like a lucky break, which is fabulous, just what you needed. You needed a boost because things were getting you down a little bit, Taurus. So great to know. So keep pursuing, don't give up. Get the advice that you need. I just feel that everything's going to start to fall into place for you as long as you stay focused and you don't give up. There you go, just what I was saying. 5 of Autumn, we've got reach out to others for assistance. Now, this may not be the time for a career change per se. It may be that, you are best to put your energy into doing your homework, preparing, setting things up, but not necessarily making 100% career change at this moment. You are feeling challenged by finances, and it's really important that you get that sort of stable for yourself, and you're on the way there, but now is not the time to make a breakaway as much as you may want to focus on your project. Now is the time to do your preparation, do your homework, and just take things a little bit more slowly until the pathway is clear and that you have clarity around the situation. So get the help and advice that you need, Taurus, before you decide to make any big changes. That's not to say they may not come in the future, but now is not the right time. Just plan your steps forward, Taurus, with regards to this situation. Okay. Fabulous. All right, what else, Spirit? Thank you. Okay, so we know that you're feeling a little bit down and out, and this is all kind of weighing heavily on you. The Four of Winter card here says, look, for just now, park your concerns and your worries aside. Park them aside here. You can make the big decisions later. It doesn't have to happen right now. And sometimes we can feel pushed to make big decisions now when there's lots of other people in the mix who are pushing for their agenda. You've got to come back to when is the right timing for you and not what other people are screaming at you to do. So take your time. Do it in your time and at your pace, and feel certain about the choices you're making rather than to rush anything. There is no rush, Taurus. So perhaps that's the awareness here, is to slow down and not to rush. Solutions will come as you take time to meditate, meaning to reflect, pace yourself through the process, and if need be, if you really are feeling like you're lacking in energy or lacking in clarity, or your own energy is chaotic, give yourself time to relax, sleep, take a break from it, just step aside for a little while, look at that beautiful, rest and rejuvenate. It does wonders for giving us renewed energy and renewed clarity. I love that. That's really great advice. Thank you, Spirit. Then we've got the World card. So you are moving in the right direction, Taurus, which is brilliant. So you are moving towards brilliant success, the freedom to go in any direction. Eventually, this is what you're going to achieve for yourself. And eventually you get to where you want to go. So it's always great to be able to know that you're on the right path and heading towards what it is that you want. So pace yourself, Taurus. You're going in the right direction. You're going to achieve your goal. You just need to do it in your timing and in a way that feels right for you, and that you have the answers that you are desiring. So we're just going to pull some cards from the Psychic Tarot deck, Taurus, to see what else you need to be aware of during the month. Certainly getting assistance and taking your time, asking for help. You know that you need that extra information, which is wonderful. And Spirit is saying you can do this. You can do this. Okay, interesting. So we've got the heart chakra here. This is a different aspect to your reading. The heart chakra is about you tapping into your purpose and into your heart, and not to forget that sometimes when we've got troubles and we're trying to problem solve things, we can get a little bit too much in our head, and that is what weighs us down. So when we go to a space of resting and reflecting and meditating, it helps us to access our heart, helps to remind us why we're doing what we're doing. And when we tap into our purpose, that's the best motivation and inspiration to remind us of where we're wanting to go, our ultimate goal. So, yeah, do what you can to allow yourself the time to heal, to feel in alignment with your purpose, to feel that you're doing things for you. Let's see what else comes from this. It's beautiful energy. I feel like you are finally reaching a space of being true to you, Taurus. It's been a bit of a journey for you, but you're starting to feel that sense of hope, that you can see light at the end of the tunnel kind of thing. And this is helping to revive your heart and to be in that space that you just truly, truly love. Perhaps it's been long awaited. Oh, we have love in the air, maybe, but certainly you're connecting with spirits. There's a spiritual union here. So either a special person in your life is assisting you from a soulmate perspective on this journey. You are tapping into your higher self, and we know this through this beautiful heart chakra energy. You're really feeling connected to your purpose, and you're accessing your intuition more readily at the moment, which is beautiful. And we know that the moon energy enables us to do that too, accessing our intuition and having beautiful awarenesses at the moment. But I am loving this spiritual union card. Let's see what further advice that we can receive from this particular card. So it's certainly helping us to see that you're starting to be in a really beautifully emotionally fulfilled space, which is great. Yeah. All right. So we have, this card deals with relationships involving an emotional bond. It could be between new lovers, kindred souls, family members, business associates or partners. You have a connection where you're feeling that you're resonating with other like-minded souls. They're helping you on the journey, which is beautiful. It could also be that connection, finally that connection with your purpose and your passion in life. This is your mission for what you're here to do, and you're feeling that beautiful connection there. It's a perfect time to realise that all relationships, at the end of the day, are really about you, how you're enjoying your life, perceiving your life. So just notice when you're interacting with people, the energy that you're feeling. Are you resonating with these people? Are you in alignment? Are they in alignment with you? Is there an equal exchange in the relationship, whether it's personal or business, or discussion around your purpose? Are you clicking with them? It's important to make sure that you have equal balance between the giving and receiving energy with people. That's going to help you to live out your purpose and do what you want to do and be successful at it. So just keeping in mind that the relationships that we have, they typically are mirror images of your own life. The people that you are attracting into your life, they're very typically mirroring the same kind of energy that you are giving out there. They are reflecting how you feel and how you're treating yourself. So it's a really good way to measure whether you're on track or whether your energy is good or not. What's it like, the people that are around you, It's a good measuring stick. So in every situation where we're connecting with like-minded people and there's, we are resonating, it's a really great opportunity for your personal soul growth, which is fabulous. All right, let's just see what else comes up. All right, so we're going to see, Taurus, what else that potentially is coming up for you in July that you need to be aware of. All right, let's take a look here. Well, we've got the base chakra. Well, that's interesting. So, you know, they're speaking to perhaps your need for certainty. And, you know, certainly if you're in a space of worrying and you're concerned about your finances, your base chakra may be a little bit out of whack. And this is about our, you know, our physical certainty, our security, making sure that our basic needs are met. It can also mean that we are needing and desiring connection as well. And, you know, that may be interestingly placed with your heart chakra here. But I feel that it's probably more a case of your sense of, are you okay with the world, and in terms of your world, your inner world, and feeling secure. There may be moments during the month where you're feeling a little insecure, and you can regain that sense of security by coming back to and ensuring that you give yourself the time that you need to process information, get more information, rest, give yourself time to process things and evaluate things without feeling the need to be pushed by other people's agendas, because that will certainly make you feel uncertain and insecure. So looking after your basic needs is really important, especially when you're feeling unsure about how things are working out. But truly, this is probably more coming from a little bit of fear and just a flag for you to take care of yourself and to trust that things are unfolding in the way that you need it to unfold. Yeah, let's not be too concerned about that. But, you know, stay grounded where possible. Look after your health and your well-being. And do your best to set aside your concerns. And just give yourself the time to process things. Remembering that you are getting assistance from people in your life, and that you are going to be receiving some money to assist you with projects at the moment. Something seems to be sort of triggering your sense of stability at the moment, because we've got the disruption card here, which sort of says to me that you're not feeling secure in yourself, that you're feeling a little bit all over the shop. So let's take a quick look at what this is letting us know. So in some ways, this is a little bit like the Tower card, and there can be a sudden change to your circumstances. Now, on the outset, it may feel like it's a negative situation, but Spirit is actually saying this sudden change could actually lead to enlightenment for you. I realise my light's gone off. Now look, I'll just put my light back on. There we go. The actual sudden change, even if at first it feels like an oh my God moment, which may be the reason why the base chakra has come out, which is, you know, ensuring your basic needs are being met, you know, home, finances, food, shelter, all that sort of thing. Take stock and just pause a moment, because Spirit is letting us know it's quite likely that this is going to lead to an enlightenment for you and a total shift in your lifestyle, which is actually going to benefit you. So yes, I was right, actually. This represents, in traditional tarot, this represents the Tower card. So your whole sense of what it is that you know, or your normal pattern of being, your normal routine, is suddenly shifted. And that, of course, whenever we experience any type of sudden shift in our life, it can cause us to feel uncertain, for sure. So let's just have another look. All right, so this is going to be, it's a little bit like the universe giving us a kick up the bum. And so if we have been delayed or procrastinating in a particular area, or we kind of have been sensing a change is coming but it hasn't yet hit, and then the moment arrives, consider this as your opportunity, the catalyst, to be able to rebuild on a solid positive foundation that truly is actually going to serve you a lot better in the long run. You're going to be more aligned with your purpose. You're going to be in a stronger position. And sometimes we just have to have things dismantle in order to start again. The most difficult situations can arise in our life, but the way we handle it can really make the difference. We can use this opportunity as a catalyst to heal areas and make a new start and a fresh start. Rather than, to allow it to undo us. And there's also an opportunity to learn from mistakes as well. So this is good that you have an opportunity to be forewarned, that the disruption card is a reminder that if we stay in negative thinking and if we stay in limiting beliefs and we ignore problems, which can often happen with the moon card, where we tend to sort of don't address things in the light of day, then the universe will give us a shove. And so this is a good reminder to deal with things as we need to, as they come up. If there are areas of your life, Taurus, that are perhaps a little risky, or you haven't been addressing or taking care of properly, now's the time to do that. So you can put positive changes in place and take care of yourself and, live in a way that is in alignment with your values. So, Spirit is reminding us that life has a habit of moving forward, whether we're ready or not. And quite often, this Tower card or this disruption card it does take us by surprise. So it's good that you're being forewarned. And it will be an opportunity for you to have a bit of a soul growth and a transformation here. And, in the end, you're going to look back and you're actually going to be thankful. It's going to kind of push you or shift you in the direction that you need to go, that's going to be better for you. So, if you have an inkling that there are areas in your life that you've got this gut feel are going to change, then use this period of time before that to prepare yourself. And so I don't know what else I can say, because it'll unfold as it needs to unfold. Taurus, yes. Okay, all right, let's take a quick look at the Light Seers Tarot. Is relatively new deck for me, but we're going to see if there is a particular issue. If I can hold my cards, if there is an issue that Spirit would like to draw your attention to in particular for the month of July. Well, they're really slippery today. I'm just not having good control over these cards. They're super slippery. All right, let's get this happening here. All right. A single message for Taurus for the month of July. Just not happening here. So what I think I might do is pull one. Here we go. Well, that's lovely. So we've got the Sun card. And you know what, Taurus, despite what seems to be, what feels like challenging moments for you, you've kind of been given a heads up as to how to handle things, the importance of facing what needs to be faced, to let go, to face the truth of different things, to reach out for people for assistance, just to set your own pace when it comes to making decisions around things. That's really important. You've got a beautiful spiritual union, so you've got connection with people about what's really important to you and what you're passionate about. And we've got, the outcome being the world, a brilliant success. Well, the Sun card confirms the same thing. Okay? Despite a couple of the challenges that you may go through to get through to July, the outcome is great at the end of the day. So let's have a quick look at the guidance around the sun. Obviously, it represents success. It also represents abundance and fulfillment. Just the opposite energy of this, of course, is hanging on to a negative mindset and self-doubt and lack of confidence. So what you don't want to do is to go down the path of fear and worry, because certainly that's going to accentuate any changes that come up in Taurus. I really apologise. I can't tell you how many interruptions I've had with your reading today. I'm sorry. So we were just sort of saying what we don't want to have you do is to go down the pathway of negativity, because that's going to block you. And but in any case, it's always for our awareness. You have a lot going for you, and the energy of the sun, it complements the energy of the world, that you have the potential to be very successful in your outcome here. So keep your focus positive, keep your focus on what it is that you're creating, and that belief that you are on the right path, fulfilling your dreams. So this is very much, the Sun card is very much a yes card about manifesting your dreams. So yeah, the Sun gives us that beautiful, bright energy that breathes life into everything that we touch. And I want you to embrace that energy every day, regardless of whether you're having a challenge or not. And just remember that this energy is what brings you the positive outcome that you want. It's also a card of joyful celebration. You can see this here. You know, when we're following our purpose and doing what we love, and we're so confident in that, the rest becomes, the how-to will fall into place. Yes, we're going to be challenged at times, and we're going to need to get advice around different aspects, and that's just a part of life. But when you focus on your purpose and the reason why you're doing something, it then becomes a matter of an objective approach rather than an emotional one. That, right, you've got to tick some boxes, you've got to get more information, you've got to do your due diligence. But when you do that, knowing that you're doing it because you are confident in your own ability and what your purpose is, you will definitely have success. Right. So yeah, it's about taking inspired action based on being really positive and having a generosity of spirit. People are going to be drawn to you, Taurus. They're going to be drawn by your energy, by your positivity, and that's going to open up doors for you. So keep this card, sort of almost keep that the vision of this card in your mind every day, and know that you're being loved and supported by the universe. And in any time you've got feelings of inadequacy, which is very human, we all have that, just remember this beautiful shiny confidence and embrace that shiny confidence, because the sun will illuminate all of those darker corners when we have those days where we're feeling a little overwhelmed. The sun energy is what we need to embrace. It's where opportunity and inspiration lie. Just remember that you are more than enough, and just shine like the sun, and you're going to be happy and successful on your journey. So I think we will end the reading at that, Taurus. I apologise, I've had a few interruptions to your reading today, but it is a beautiful reading. I hope there is clarity there and help for you on the journey. And don't forget to re-watch the reading during the month. It will help you, and to check in with the weekly reads as well. All right, take care, Taurus, and I look forward to seeing you again next time. Bye now.